Sorry to interrupt you once again. However, the lights are going on. We have 3 lights, 4, and that's 5 lights here today. And lights out, and away we go for the Spa Grand Prix here today. Walter Mile getting a good start on the inside line. He's going to be defending into turn 1. Arsank is also along the outside. He's going to be looking for a move. They're side by side into turn 1 on the exit. And the driver spinning off. Big collision. And they're going to be side by side now on the run into Eau Rouge. Walter Mile does have the advantage. Arsank does back off a little bit. That DRS, just a little bit of an aid to help catch up Wilton Wild down the straight. Maybe I can move, have a little bit of moves further back as both the AlphaTauri drivers going into the wall on the exit of the final corner there. I missed the action, however, I think they both have front wing damage. Vickery's being able to play havoc later on in this race. As Wilton Wild making a little bit of a spin coming into Pith Path. He's into the barrier, out of the lead of this race already. Only 3 laps in. He is, yeah, that's definitely going to throw a towel in the works. Doesn't put up much of a defence as Raymond's able to get past him there. Nothing the Fluffy Devil can do there. He was just an absolute sitting duck. So Raymond, though, getting a bad exit out of there. Will Fluffy Devil make a move back down the inside of Rivage? They're side by side once again. A little bit of contact and very, very close there.
I don't know corner name. It's just a cane.
Oh yeah, on the inside of Pith Path, he's just into the barrier there. We have a flag in sector 2. Millimeters between the two. Looks like Landerbot's maybe going to try and go on the outside. Tiffin Flynn defends it really well, goes a little bit deep. Landerbot's going for the switch back there as he gets past him through the final corner. Absolutely brilliant move from him. Hold that gap down the back straight. That's what he wants to do. Try and get past him down the back straight into Lacombe. Hopefully as it goes down the inside of the bus stop. Side by side once again. Coming into the last corner now. Mr. Shalto is ahead. However, once again, I think it's happened again, lads. We can see rain droplets land on the halo of that Ferrari.
Tell you what, I reckon it's going to go to Inters. This is chucking it down, and usually...
Yes, he does. Arsank does choose to make the switch now to the intermediate compound tyres. Just struggling so much to get into that pit lane.
Spun. Tell you what, everyone's going to come in this lap. It's a no-brainer. Usually a lot of people tell spinning and crashing there.
Yes,
as you see Landerbot off track.
Inside of the bus stop.
And Tippy goes wide. It looks like he probably isn't using ABS, and he goes side by side with Landerbot into the pits. Hits him a wall while doing so. I did this in Tier 1 race.
And Wilton Wild as well, choosing to put a new set of medium tyres on as they're both spinning on pit exit there. Going to try and get the exit out the top. He gets a good exit, he's stuck in behind. He's going to try and make the move down the inside, down the back straight now. Coming on the penultimate lap for the P2 position. That's with Shalto having 14 seconds worth of time penalties. Madsen has all the time in the world. He doesn't need to make this move because the gap is 10 seconds. So the car behind him going side by side with his teammate there. Having a little bit of a weave. He's going to be trying, Landerbot's weaving to maybe try and get past. He dive on the brakes on the final lap into the contact. Wilton Wild coming out better in front. Landerbot having to chill in behind.
They should have just used team orders, to be honest, because that was so close to being a collision between them two. And Landerbot dives him and goes down into gravel. That place seems like he really likes dive bombing people there.
And that was more than a dive bomb. That was attempted murder, I think, right there. That was never going to make. He was never going to make that corner. As Arsenal, they're crossing the line to win the Spa Grand Prix here today. Absolutely brilliant job from him. Mr. Shalto provisionally in that P2 position. However, we know because those 14 seconds worth of time penalty, Mr. Madden taking that second position. A gap now 13 seconds. Pina Cola, Mr. Shalto. So that gap. Also, that will stay the same. A call coming home in that P4 position. Mr. Shalto securing that podium. Followed by TFM Flint in P5. Fluffy Devil will probably come home in that P6 position as Walton Wild gets another 3-second time penalty.
I feel like, as I said before, the rain's eased up. It's completely eased up now, actually, and the intermediate's just been
Landerbot decides to spin on the bus stop. He definitely gave up. Pinu wasn't going to get past, so he's having a little bit of fun.
I feel like, did he spin or?
Yeah, I think he deliberately spun it.
Sorry,
if I'm honest.
It's not him having fun. Because I mean, I can tell you, I told him because he's Tier 1 driver, he can race, but he has to yield all his positions.
Absolutely brilliant job from our Sanctuary home at P1 position. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the FRL League Round 5 at Belgium here today. It's been absolutely brilliant. Some brilliant racing, some brilliant action as always. I'd like to thank everyone for watching the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a follow to the channel so you don't miss a moment of the action.